Welcome to MatriMania, where we take the mania out of matrimony. MatriMania is a wedding vendor targeted application that seeks to solve one of the most stressful aspects of being a wedding photographer. On our front-end team for this project, we have myself, Kristi Miller, Eric Burglund, and Hanna Kim. We're accompanied by an amazing back-end duo of Tyler Fields and Norma Lopez. The single biggest complaint from guests at a wedding is the amount of time it takes the photographer to shoot posed group photos. This is usually because the photos weren't planned ahead of time and the guests are unaware of their participation in the photos or where and when the shoot will take place. MatriMania seeks to make group photo planning a breeze by providing a structured photo list prior to the wedding day and sending alerts to guests involved on the day of. Hannah's here to demonstrate how it works.
This is a view of the vendor's home page. If a vendor already has wedding photo shoots scheduled, they'll see the events on their dashboard. A vendor can sort weddings and see events scheduled in the past, for the future, or isolate for the current day. If there are no weddings, the vendor will get visual feedback about it. A vendor can schedule a new photo shoot by clicking the button on the top left corner and filling out the form. When they fill out the required information and hit submit, their list of weddings will update when they return to the home page. A vendor can request information from their clients. A Mail To button opens up a new email with the subject and body pre-populated with a link. With this unique link, a user can add to the guest and photo lists. To add a new guest, a user submits a guest's name and phone number. Once they are done adding guests, they can now start planning out their photos. Guests from the guest list are available for the user to pick and choose who they want to include in each photo. A user can return to the main details page, which now displays an updated list. A vendor will be able to access special features on the day of a given wedding. When they click the Start Photo Shoot button, they are routed to a page where they can message reminders to guests where to meet for their photos. After sending out reminders, they can rotate through isolated views of each photo as they snap each shot.
Here are the technologies used in MatriMania. On the front end, we used React, a JavaScript library to create our user interface. React hooks to build our app using solely functional components instead of class-based components. TypeScript to check our data structures, Jest and React testing library for testing, and styled components to conditionally render CSS elements like buttons. The new technologies used on the front end were React hooks and TypeScript. On the back end, we used Python as our language, Django, a Python-based open source framework, Docker, a virtual environment to deliver software and packages called containers, and PostgreSQL as our database management system. The new technologies used on the back end were Python, Django, and Docker. Now here's Norma to talk about our challenges and wins from the project.
Wins for backend included testing and maintaining clean code with Flake 8 as a linting tool. Front-end wins included GitHub workflow, quickly adapting to TypeScript as a team, and full responsiveness on mobile devices. Challenges for backend included deployment to Heroku using Docker, and security issues when it came time to deploy or push to GitHub. As for frontend, some challenges included coordination with backend and having to wait for backend to interact with endpoints and real data. Next up is Eric with future plans.
For future iterations of MatriMania, we would like to incorporate user authentication for both vendors and couples, and integrate Twilio text and image service to inform guests of photo details the day of the wedding. In order to do this, security measures will need to be put in place to protect sensitive user information. Our end goal is to have MatriMania be an available add-on for photographers who are on wedding websites such as The Knot. Thank you so much for your time. If you have any questions or would like to connect with someone on the MatriMania team, please use the contact information provided.